What just happened? Alright. Memoria, it's that point and click I was playing a few weeks ago, I guess. Not sure how long ago it was. A while ago.
I think I've got enough. This is so confusing.
Nope. Right. So I'm lost in the woods. That stupid asshole knocked me out. And there's like 50 different sets of tracks. And I have to follow the tracks to find him. But since there's 50 different sets of tracks, I might follow one and find something worse, like a wolf or a deer. You just don't know what you're gonna find. But I have a strategy, which is if I've came from the path, I mark it with a red berry. And if I take the path, I mark it with a blue berry. That way I don't get lost. Hey Wilfred, how's it going? I still hate this part of the game though. And the reason why is because this is randomized every time. So you might get a really easy one, you might get a fucking brutally difficult one.
I wonder where this leads.
Why don't you walk down there? Oh, so see, I followed the path and it led to this damn fox.
It looks like all the others.
So I fell for that one. Came from there. Let's see what's over here. Alright, go back. Alright, we're gonna head all the way back to the beginning of this damn forest. Try a different trail. That's the trick of this one. What is that sound? I guess it's supposed to be birds. But it comes in and out. It's really weird. Phazon's got me thinking about kittens and puppies and ferrets. All those cute little animals she saw. Alright, so all the way back. Streams in the menu. What? What do you mean the streams in the menu? Oh man, you're right. Hold on a second, guys. Why the hell's the stream in the menus? Why the hell's the stream in the menus? That is so bizarre. You're right, it is. Even though I'm actually playing it right now. Okay, we're gonna fix this. Hold on. See if that fixed it. Alright, that seems to have fixed it. That was bizarre. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it was doing that. It wasn't capturing the, whatchamacallit at all. Ah, shit. Go back. Alright, so which trail did... My fucking flowers
This is so confusing.
Oh.
I think I've got...
My flowers are gone. It erased my path. That's bullshit.
I wonder where this...
Yeah, I can't see shit. I cannot believe it wasn't recording that shit. It was stuck on the menu. That doesn't make sense. Alright, I've already been this way. Follow a different path. Try this one. trying to find my knife, at least. Alright, there are no tracks here at all.
I wonder where this leads.
There are no tracks here. Oh wait, there's some tracks. Okay, hold on. Blueberries, this way. Red berries, over here. I'll find my way through the woods. I'll find my fucking dagger and then I'll cut that Farkina's throat if I ever see him again. I don't see any paths. I think there's some right here. Those look like footprints. So, red berries, I came from here. Blueberries, I'm going this way. I cannot believe it was fucking showing the menu. Thank you, Wilfred, for pointing that out. That's frustrating. Alright. Red berries, I came from here. Blueberries, I'm going this way. I'm just following the tracks. See where they take me. Red berries came from here. Blueberries going down the road. Keep on going. Looks like I followed a deer. Isn't that nice? Another dead end.
Oh, great. I was following the tracks of this deer the entire time. I hope I can find my way back.
I can because I put berries all over. So, oh shit. Oh, return. Alright, cool. Thanks, deer. Wait, scare it off. Scare off the deer.
I hope I can...
Oh,
It's afraid of me.
there. Sometimes you get achievements for doing stupid shit. Am I using OBS? Yes, I am. Where are the red? Okay. All the way back. I'm not skipping over the maze. Not yet. Only when I get completely lost will I skip the maze. But yeah, they give you this skip maze option at the top because this is randomized every time, and sometimes it just takes way too fucking long. Alright, like right now I've already followed 2 paths completely and have yet to get to the where I'm supposed to go. Keep going. Oh, god damn it, I keep doing that. Alright. There's only one path left. Out of the 3 paths, I guessed wrong twice. That sucks. So, I should get to where I need to go, but we'll find out. Oh, there it is. There's my knife in the tree.
Ha! I was right. He was here. First he ate my rabbit, and then he threw my dagger into the tree. He seems to be mocking me. He threw it just so that I can't reach it.
Mark where I came from. Let's follow the stream. Wait, you gotta mark it. Don't get sloppy. You get sloppy, you won't survive.
I wonder where the...
Why don't you take it? I don't see any signs. Go back. Blueberries. We're going down this path. There's a snapped twig there.
Another track?
Right here. Put the red berries. We came from here. Put the blueberries. We're going this way. I will find him. I'm gonna fucking kill him. That's such a jerk move. He's just a piece of shit, really. Mark the path. Let's go left. Fucking maze. There's a nice little water stream. Put down the berries. Let's check out the stream. Can I do that? No. Alright, well, I'll go this way. There is no sign that he was anywhere around here.
I wonder where this leads.
Put down the berries. We'll try going this way. Oh, I'm close. This is a good spot.
I can't get through there with my bare hands. I'd get stuck, and the spiders might attack me on the spot.
Ugh.
I need my dagger.
Yes, I do. Mark where I came from. I think I came from this way, but I'm gonna find out by walking it real quick. Because I don't know if I came from here, up, or if I came from here, right. So I'm gonna take right real quick, and if it's where I was, then I'm good. Okay, it's where I was. That's good. Alright, so now I found where I need to go once I get my dagger, but I still need to find how to get my dagger back. Trying to find this shit.
Freshly broken mushrooms. Could my friend still be hungry?
So, okay, actually pick those back up. We're going back. Pick that up. We're gonna take the other path this way. Just had a dagger. I need to find out how to get my dagger back. Speak of the devil. I think I just found it. I think I just found it. Thank you, Wilfred.
I wonder who wanted to prove something to someone with this.
Oh, I got a rope. Alright, let's go back to my dagger. And that's why the path helps. If you don't mark your shit appropriately, you will get lost. I usually skip this part just because it's annoying as fuck. But I figure if I'm going to stream it, I might as well do it right.
I wonder where this leads.
keep going. Back to the dagger. I'm not lost. I know where I'm at this time. Doing good. I was lost, but now I am found. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Use the rope to get my dagger back. Alright, get my dagger. Now let's continue our adventures. Go to those thorns. I can now cut them aside. Don't have to worry about the spiders or the thorns cutting me. When I get a hold of this guy, I'm gonna slit his fucking throat. I'm telling you. He's just a jerk. This whole game he's been a jerk. Abandoned me to die at the beginning when the shit hit the fan. Then he extorts me for all of my worldly possessions to escort me through this place. And then when we're halfway through this place, he knocks me out and steals all my shit again. It's like, fuck you, dude. He just literally has no honor. He's a piece of shit. Alright, here we go. Dagger. Cut my way through this shit.
At last.
There's the staff. But there's also a spider right behind it. I don't know if you can see his eyes. There's some spiders. A giant ass spider. He's like this fucking big.
I'm not going one step closer. Not before I'm sure that there's nothing lurking behind this web.
Exactly. Alright, so let's take the shrubs and rope and then flint with the shrubs. Set that shit on fire and throw it on the spider web. Eat fire, asshole.
Now the staff. Quick.
Yes, get the staff.
Ah, princess. I just braced myself for the next 1,000 years.
There's no time for that. Which way did he go?
Back there. Over the tree trunk.
Let's kick his ass.
Good. It's not following us. We're safe. So, do you trust me now?
You only saved me, so I can tell you where your treacherous guide fled to.
Then stop doubting me and start trusting me.
I'll only trust you when you tell me what you're planning to do with me.
Nothing. I'm not planning to do anything with you. It's entirely up to you whether you help me or not.
I don't believe you.
I'm going into battle, a war for which no one can predict the outcome. I'm following a path that cannot be planned. I take what I can get, and like a rope artist, I weave a safety net from it.
But how do you know that the net will hold in the end?
I'll only know that when the time comes. All I can do is fall.
Why do I have the feeling this can't possibly end well?
Trust me, I've taken more precautions than you know.
Sounds like you need faster internet, Wilfred.
What happened here? Looks like a battle took place. I can smell something besides blood. Don't tell me that coward poisoned his dagger. Oh, finally a little warmth. There are still a few pelts lying in the tent. They left everything behind in a hurry. It's stuck too deep in the tree, but without a bow, it's useless to me anyway.
They're gonna let me put fucking plants down. That's probably the second worst part of this game. And it's
Finally,
over.
the first stage of the journey is finished. But I'll never make it up there without a guide.
I thought you were prepared, mistress.
There are people by the waterfall, and at least one of them looks awfully familiar.
By Rondra. I think his blade was poisoned. If only you had used a sword and not that cursed bow.
Stay calm. If you get upset, the poison will spread through your veins even faster.
Are you sure no one followed us? When a Fakina jumps out of the bushes, the rest of the tribe can't be far behind.
Don't worry. He has no hair. He's an outcast, dishonored, a coward who poisons his enemies. I'll make him pay for this.
Those are Rondra Amazons. I heard their fortress was west of here. But what are they doing so far out this way?
Don't worry about it and get out of here!
No, I need that bastard. Only he knows the way to Draconia.
Fuck that. We should skin him alive.
May the gods be with you. I see you've captured a Fakina.
Who are you?
Let's go with telling the truth.
My name is Sadia. The Fakina was supposed to guide me through the Rashtulian wall before he knocked me down and robbed me. Thanks for catching him for me.
Don't listen to her. Can't you see the darkness in her eyes?
I have the situation in hand, Mother Lioness. You were careless to trust such a man. A Fakina without hair is a Fakina without honor. A man without honor is a man without love for the gods and without pride, and therefore capable of anything. Where was he supposed to guide you?
I'm going to Draconia.
To the Council of the Elements? Why?
I want to join the Holy Army there and fight the battle in the Gorian Desert.
Then we have the same destination. Not Draconia, but the war.
Shoot her. She is evil.
Fuck you too.
You're speaking in delirium. Please calm yourself.
Is there any news from the battlefield?
The troops from Zorgan are on their way to Angkopal, ready to attack the center of evil. They're only waiting for reinforcements, which are currently camped outside Draconia. Meanwhile, the hordes of darkness are gathering in the Gorian Desert. A glorious battle lays before us.
You're very young for a warrior.
When fate overtakes us, we can't wait. We must act as we are commanded. That can be difficult for outsiders to understand.
Believe me, I understand.
A few moons ago, our highest lioness had a vision from our goddess Rondra, a burning red lioness, the symbol of our goddess. 20 ears of grain, only half of them ripe. They stand for me and my sisters, and the statue of a mighty female warrior, embraced by a demonic creature. It's been long since we've had such a clear sign. When the lioness speaks, we obey.
What's wrong with your companion?
We were at our camp below the fog when the Fakina surprised us. He slew my sister's horse and poisoned my sister with his dagger. We took him prisoner and withdrew here to avoid further attacks from his people. Fortunately, the poison is harmless, but induces fever, dreams, and drowsiness.
Told you he's a piece of shit.
Why don't you let the Fakina go?
Never. He's too dangerous. It would take a divine miracle for me to let a cowardly murderer like him go free.
I'm going to take a look around.
Yes, but don't approach the prisoner, or else you'll feel an arrow in your hand faster than you'd like.
You're so nice to her.
She's just like me. It won't be easy to coax her into giving me Rahwan.
Unless...
Will you help now after all?
I might have an idea, but I'll need his necklace for it.
What are you planning?
Bring me the necklace, and I'll tell you.
Two men hunting some kind of misshapen beast. The painting shows a woman with a child in her arms. A man with a spear. The image of a dragon. An apple is hanging from a tree, and a man is picking it. A group of people peacefully sitting by a fire. Two men hunting some kind of misshapen beast. I can't get the branches apart with my bare hands. I won't drink until I know I'm safe here.
Thanks. Perhaps you remember the vision I sent you in the burial chamber as an explanation for the blood ritual.
You mean the image of my bleeding hand, the smouldering incense bowl, and you?
Correct. Well, you can't talk to the prisoner since the girl would get suspicious. But you could send him a vision and ask him to get on good terms with her.
And how?
With the spell of vision sending, which I now place in your hands. Cast it on the necklace in your bag, and I'll explain the rest. The spell works only on someone you have a personal item from, and you can only send visions of things which are nearby by using 3 visions only. You can tell the prisoner that he should get on the good side of the Amazon.
Using 3 visions only?
Yes. Direct his attention to his tormentor, then to him, and finally to a symbol for friendship and sociability. He will, without fail, associate these 3 things with one another. He can't defend himself against it. The order of the visions does not matter.
Shut up!
It didn't work.
Wait for it.
Please do me a favor. Take this piece of cloth from my cloak and gag the Fakina. No daughter of Rondra deserves such abuse.
So now, instead of using the piece of cloth to gag him, I'll send a vision using her cloth to her instead.
What is it?
I had a vision from my goddess. She instructed me to pluck the prisoner from the tree like an apple. I must follow her command, but I need your help.
What should I do?
I fear for my sister should I let him go here. Take my horse, which you'll find behind the waterfall, and carry the prisoner up the hill. Once you're far enough away, let him go and send the horse back to me.
You can count on me.
Thank you.
Right. There we are. I'll let you go. And in return, you must keep your promise and guide me to Draconia. Agreed?
Agreed.
Fuck
Then
you.
hold still, so I can free you from your bonds.
This guy's betrayed me like 800 times. But okay.
Do you really want to do that? He already betrayed you once.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
He almost killed you! Didn't you say you knew what you were doing?
Yes. I fell, and you caught me. I just didn't know how you would do it. So you can transform flesh into stone.
It looks like it. Yes?
I thank you.
My hands!
And now to you. You know, I actually pitied you, the outcast Fakina, whose own people no longer want him, who had to subjugate himself to the laws of the city and sold his honor just to survive. But the moment you hit me over the head with that bone, you lost all my mercy. I'm ordering you one last time to take me to Draconia. You'll feed me when I tell you, and you'll guard me when I sleep. Once I have arrived there safely, with the mask, only then will I restore your hands.
My hands!
That's right, you bastard. And if you don't obey me, I'll transform the rest of you as well.
My hands! They're stone!
You keep complaining, I'll turn your dick to stone.
Ah, very good. You're awake.
You? What are you doing here? Where's the demon?
Actually, I just came to fetch a few items, but I saw the two of you lying here, and I thought I'd build a fire. One chills so easily around here. Your haunted look tells me that you also have the dreams now, yes? By Rashtul's Kells, what a mess. Have you succeeded in solving the riddle in the meantime?
Yeah, I also dreamed of Sadia.
Believe me, I did not want that. I'm sorry, but it is not too late. Forget everything you have seen, just as you would forget every other nightly dream.
Why? What's so dangerous about it?
Oh, Sadia's story itself is harmless. It's only the end which you must guard against. One who carelessly tackles the end is dealing with forces which were better left undisturbed.
I don't understand a word.
And it should remain that way.
The demon is Sadia's magic staff, right? Or someone who has it, and thus also has its power to petrify people.
Ah, then that was the scene in the Rashtulian wall which you just saw. Unsettling, isn't it? That poor girl, all alone in the wilderness.
Don't try to dodge the subject.
Garon, who or what has caused this calamity doesn't matter. Just solve my riddle, and everything will be as it was.
How did the riddle go again?
As the stone over the scarab, so rules the scarab over the stone. Enter if to you the answer is known. If not, then forever your life I'll own. All we need is the answer, right?
The stone is no mere rock. It's Sadia's ruby. She's a descendant of the Mogul, and the ruby is an heirloom. She was planning to use it in some way.
An interesting idea, but it doesn't explain much. Well, as I see it, we haven't really come any further.
Not if you leave me groping around in the dark.
Garon, I'm just a simple merchant. I'm also your friend. If there's something I'm keeping from you, then I'm only doing it to protect you.
I didn't ask for your protection. I want answers.
The answers you seek are dangerous, Garon. I'm warning you. Ignore the dream, stay away from Draconia, and beware the Garden of Oblivion. If you leave the gate to Draconia sealed, the visions will disappear on their own, and nothing bad will happen to you or your friend. But if you pursue this path, and make only one single mistake at the end, then a fate worse than death awaits you. On the other hand, if you just solve my riddle, then everything will be fine. Why don't you take care of her?
Bryder, get up. We've got him.
What happened? What kind of dream was that? And by the gods, who made a fire here in the middle of the crime scene?
That was him. Blast! Where did he go?
Oh, my head.
Bryder, what do you know about a place called Draconia?
It's an ancient fortress in the Rastulian Wall. Built by dragons. Alric Bodiak's speciality. Why?
Because I'm tired of these games, and because I think we'll find our answers there.
You're not a simple would-be hero, are you?
No, let's go home. I'll tell you everything on the way. What a night. I can hardly keep my eyes open. How's your wing?
Better.
Good. Then let's try again. Do you remember... Remember the orcs and how I had to distract them? Wasn't that exciting?
How did you distract them?
I pretended I was their god of death and sent them off into the middle of the wastelands.
That's right.
And do you also remember... Isn't it a wonderful feeling to have defeated the seer and finally be free?
What was so bad about him? I liked him. He had such a funny beard.
You're mixing everything up. He didn't have anything like a beard.
Yes, you did that well.
And now think about... Do you remember that dwarf in the Tash Mountains?
The one with the blue beard? He was funny.
And the knight Bogomil Rathling?
The two of them were always arguing.
And the grouchy fisherman? And Isilda, the gypsy?
I liked Isilda.
We were quite an heroic couple. We defied the greatest dangers and saved Andergast. Just you and me.
And the raven. We were the best.
You did it! You can fly again.
Yes.
What is it?
I forgot what happened to the raven.
Oh, Nuri.
I want to leave it all behind me and start over. I want to fly across the ocean.
Chin up. We'll get through this. Bryder and I want to find out what Fi's hiding from us. And once we know that, we'll finally be able to solve the riddle.
Is this still about the story of that princess? That was all such a long time ago. What about now?
Nuri, I have to know Sadia's whole story. And for that, I have to talk to Master Bodiak. He's the only one who can tell us what Draconia has to do with all this. Only once I understand it all will the two of us be all right again. And we can finally forget all the terrible things forever. I don't see Ulrich at his window. I hope he's here. I better stay in the background. I better stay in the background. I better stay...
He lives on the edge of the clothmaker's quarter.
Bryder? What are you doing in there?
Detention. Absence without leave. Scrubbing latrines.
Have you talked to the master about Draconia?
No, and he isn't here either. From the harbour, go up the hill. His house is right on the corner by the wall.
I don't believe my ears. Did you just tell this man where Master Bodiak lives? We expect much more out of you, Bryder. Stop disappointing us.
She didn't do anything wrong. It was my fault.
And you, Birdcatcher, leave the court immediately.
I'm sorry. If Bryder's description is correct, this is the master's house. Master Bodiak, are you home? It's locked.
Ah, my friend. How's the gemstone business?
I had some trouble with a customer and I had to give it up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I might need to ask another favor of you.
My services are still at your disposal. The cucumber you gave me was very fruitful.
What happened to Bryder? She was cleaning latrines this morning.
Yes, apparently she tried to catch the Tillamede all on her own yesterday, and returned to the dormitory after curfew. The fact that she only had to clean latrines is a sign of the status she enjoys in the school. I think they want to make her the new headmaster someday. Well, headmistress, I suppose.
See you later.
Farewell, my friend.
The windows are way too high up. Oh, fex. Why can't this be easier? There's ivy growing here, but it's not strong enough to carry my weight. Nice stuff, but who needs it? Blasted crows. Haven't you caused enough trouble? Shoo! Go away!
Hey, those are my friends.
Nuri? I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
What did they ever do to you?
Don't you remember all the misery they caused?
Of course I remember. But you have to be able to forget, too. What do you want?
You really shouldn't hang around with those creatures. You mustn't forget who you are.
No, it's you who mustn't forget who I am. Please leave my friends alone, all right?
You're not a damn bird. You gotta get over that.
Have you been here long? Master Bodiak lives here. Have you seen him come by?
Yes, he went into the house earlier, but he hasn't come out again.
Good, thanks. I have to get into that house somehow. Can you fly through the window for me and look for a way in?
Do I have to?
It would help us both.
All right. I can't. There are books on top.
See? You're not a bird, you're a fairy. Gotta break that spell.
Don't cause any mischief. I'll see you later.
See you then.
By the... Master Bodiak? Uh-oh. It looks old. The master must have been quite young when he caught that. First, I have to open the lock. won't budge at all. None of the lockpicks work on the lock.
That's bad. Got to sweeping his ass up now. He got fucked up.
Curses! The key is just as fragile as Ulrich himself. I poured a little honey into the mold.
I see you've been visiting my favorite master. I'll be going in to see him soon. My examination's right round the corner, and I have to be sure that there won't be any funny business. Can I do anything for you?
I don't think the Master will be receiving you today.
You seem to be very sure of that.
Yeah, listen.
Curses, I need a new plan.
You aren't exactly the compassionate type, are you?
No. What do I do now?
When you go back to the school, please send Bryder here.
All in good time. I'll have to think things over now.
See you later.
Farewell, my friend.
I have to ask you for another favor. Can you harden this honey into a key?
I like your ingenuity. Give it here. Harden what's soft and stem the flow.
Thanks. I'm carefully scratching off the wax. Some parts seem to be missing. I can't reassemble him.
Well, he's pretty fucked then, isn't he?
By fix, it actually worked. Bryder should look into this. I need to find out what happened here. Underneath it says, "Nothing is ever lost." A huge fortress on a mountain. Is that what Draconia looks like? I'll take a closer look at this. A secret compartment. A petrified rat and drawings of the mask. There are small scribbled notes all over. At the top it says, "Finally an answer after all these years. The mask is in Draconia. I'll set out tomorrow." Another note says, "Returned yesterday. Couldn't find the mask. The council refused to let me enter the fortress, but I bribed an adept and now the ruby is mine, although it's worthless without the artifact." Draconia, the mask, the ruby. Won't anybody tell me what all this is about? Just like Ulrich. I'll scrape the dust into the container with the knife's edge. hand's too big. I can't reach in. If only I could lift that glowing thing out of there. I poured the dust into the crack. Ha! A ruby. It's cracked. Ah, my head. There's somebody in the next room. Not again.
Just this wall now. Then we'll be in Draconia. Help me. I can't get up there alone.
Free my hands.
If I do that, you'll kill me immediately.
Correct.
Oh,
Exactly.
how he hates you, Charizard.
Understandably. Who likes being a slave? All he has to do is lift me over this, and we'll be there.
All he had to do was keep his word in the first fucking place.
Have you thought of something?
Yes. Since we've been here, I am able to remember more and more. Tell me, on the inside of the mask, do you see any letters? Ah, I was right. Padan, Faskadan, Esplas de Quatan, Humirelor Gras Ferel Goran, Hul Bemutir, Gerul Felan, Juntir Quatan Veluntir Sodan.
What language is that?
The very, very old one. Malakar transliterated it syllable for syllable in the ancient Ptolemede lettering, and had it etched over the old lettering. Place the mask on your prisoner, and recite the incantation. Then, he'll fulfill your every desire.
What will happen when I speak the incantation?
I don't remember exactly, but I know that it'll make him your servant. Even with his hands free, he'll do whatever you ask of him.
I can't memorize the spell. It's too difficult.
Let me try. When the time comes, I'll tell you the words, and you can repeat them after me.
How did you turn his hands to stone?
With this spell. You can try it on the flower up there.
Now what did that flower ever do to us? Sorry, buddy.
And now, change it back. I was right.
How much can this spell do?
For the moment, my strength is only enough for plants and small animals. There was a time when I probably could have petrified an entire person, but the years must have weakened me.
How is it that you remember that now?
I don't know that. I think it's these mountains. It's as if I've been here before. I carried Malakar's mask with me, and I was looking for a garden? That is all I remember.
If I succeed in placing the mask on Rahwan, perhaps we'll soon find out more. Can you petrify anything else besides plants?
I don't know. I think I could in the old days. Human hands are my limit these days, I'm afraid.
Better than nothing. Can you petrify... Better than nothing. Rahwan, you must help me get over that.
You need to free me first.
So that he can strangle you. No, better find a way to put the mask on him.
Totally agreed. I just want to look at everything.
No, I can barely feel my hands as it is. If only it were that easy. It's so dry. It's a miracle that it's still alive. Is the grass poisonous?
No, go ahead. Eat it.
I'm sick and tired of your games.
The sight alone makes the blood freeze in your veins, doesn't it, mistress?
That's because of the icicles, not the statue. I've got enough firewood. I'll save my strength. It's too windy. I can't make a fire here.
We're gonna make him kneel by the fire. So to make him kneel by the fire, I'm gonna make him feel cold. So I'm gonna send him icicles. I'm gonna send him snow. And something cold. And icy glitter. That should make him cold.
Sasha.
I've got you now.
Gotcha, bitch.
Go on. Put the mask on him.
I don't see the mask in my inventory. Am I blind? Flints, dagger, staff, necklace, ruby, bandage, alcohol.
Now you've got him. Repeat after me. Vdan vaskadan es plastequatan.
Fadan faskadan es plas de quatan.
Humirilo gras ferel goran.
Comorilo gras ferel goran.
Hul bemutir kerul felan.
Hul bemutir gerul felan.
You've almost got it. One more verse. Juntir quatan felontir stodan.
Juntia quatan felontir sodan.
Remove the mask from him.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? Who am I?
What's wrong with him?
He has lost his memory.
Forever?
Yes, but is that not what you wanted? He no longer hates you. He will help you now.
There's nothing left of him. Without memories, he's just an empty husk. Not even he deserves such a fate.
But, Princess,
Shut up. You've helped me, but this goes too far. As soon as I'm in Draconia, I'll throw you away.
How ungrateful you are, Princess. It'll be a pleasure to finally be rid of you.
Did I fall asleep again?
Thank you for the ruby, Garon.
Who said that? By the 12.
Calm yourself, Garon. I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
The mask made the Fakina dull and empty. The princess loosened his bond and let him lift her over the last hurdle, and finally stood before the gates of Draconia.
What's going on here?
Do you want to solve the riddle, Garon? Do you want to help Nuri?
Yes, but...
Then prove to me that you aren't stupid.
Hail, traveler.
Prios, save me.
Draconia's Gate is guarded by 6 elemental beings. 6 beings with 6 riddles, which Sadia had to solve.
Brothers and sisters are we, to each his element. Tell us who we are, and you too shall be known to us.
You heard them. Tell the grotesque faces which element belongs to each of them, just as Sadia once did. And the path to Draconia will also be open to you.
Okay. Start with you.
Keep me fed, or I will vanish away. Keep me in check, or I will harm you. Who am I?
Keep me fed or I will vanish away. Keep me in check or I will hurt you. That's gotta be fire.
You are fire.
What you got?
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion. But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
You're not ice or earth. Could be water or you could be air, because water and air can both be hot or cold, and they can both be in motion. I'm going to be silent. I'm not sure on you yet, so I'm not going to say anything just yet. What about you?
Of all my siblings, I was the last to come into being. I give life to all. Yet, as I give, I also take back. Who am I?
You're the earth, because when you die, you get buried back into the earth, so the earth takes you back, basically.
You are earth.
That was easy.
I am the sister with the greatest patience. I shape my treasures for eons and bear the face of the world. Who am I?
That was easy. You're ore. Ore takes forever to get from the earth.
Ore.
Running out of shit here.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets. Who am I?
That's water, because you can reach through water, and yet it can hide stuff.
You are water.
Alright, so that means you're a freaking wind.
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion. But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
That definitely makes you wind, air, whatever.
You are air.
Alright, last one.
Keep me far from my sister in the middle. First she steals my form, and then my substance. Who am I?
You're ice, because the fire steals your form, you turn into water, and then the fire steals your substance by evaporating the water, so you're ice.
You are ice.
That wasn't so bad.
It is done. The gate to Draconia is now open to you.
I don't see anything.
Step closer.
Huh? Is he also petrified? He's holding something in his hand. A book.
Garon, are you here?
Brider.
Ah, you're still here. Is Ulrich upstairs?
No, he's lying back there on the floor. The heap of dust.
You can't be serious.
Maybe you should sit down. I have to show you something.
Oh, interesting. It's a diary written by an air elementalist who lived in Draconia during Sadia's times. Here, the upcoming battle in the Gorian Desert, The Holy Army outside our gates. We were also called upon to play a part in this unparalleled bloodbath.
Do you think the book will give us a clue how to find the way to Draconia?
Oh, Charon, the book is the way to Draconia, just as any book could be a gate. Oh, this looks like a good passage. Boron 19th, 590 after Bosporan's fall. I was on my way to the laboratories of the Auradepts when Admiral Wahim caught me by surprise in the main corridor.
Your attitude is unacceptable, Xerxes. In 3 days, the demon hordes will fall upon Aventuria. If my army is destroyed, then it'll be your ignorance which brought us down.
Oh, Admiral, I know, but you exaggerate. We are simple elementalists. We've withdrawn to these halls because the concerns of the world weary us. We're not warriors.
You command the elements. You could set whirlwinds upon the enemy hordes with your spirits, or an infernal firestorm. Keshalri itself attests to your power.
Floating stones are one thing. War is another. You'll have to fight your little skirmish alone.
I repeated my words of the day before, emphasized that we didn't see a threat to the balance of the spheres, and even permitted myself a small, sophisticated pun on the military zeal of our times, which, to my disappointment, went over his head. And then the spirits at the gate suddenly opened the portal.
Are you expecting someone?
No.
Welcome to the Council of the Elements. How, can I help you?
Is this Draconia?
Yes, the Council of the Elements in Draconia. You require the services of an elementalist?
My name is Sadia. I come from Fazar.
Fazar?
A long way. Did you come the whole way on foot?
Yes. I'm here to join the Holy Army. I want to fight in the Gore.
I'm afraid I have nothing to do with that.
Let me know if you learn any more about him.
What can you do? Can you fight? Use magic?
I'm looking for a prince. I'm supposed to give him this mask.
Xerxes, take her to the prince.
But I'd rather...
At once.
If you'd follow me... I must admit we are a bit, how shall I put it, surprised by your arrival. Not many people stray here. To be honest, it's also a blessing for me. The Admiral is beginning to get on my nerves. Did you know that Draconia was built by dragons? All the wonders of this world in one place. And behind every passageway lies a new surprise. And that man wants us to drop everything and fight in his ridiculous little war. Can you imagine it? May I ask what's so special about this mask?
It once belonged to a powerful Mogul mage.
Ah, the Moguls. Unpleasant fellows. Fortunately, they are from another age than ours. Ah, time. Isn't time an astonishing thing? At first glance, everything in Draconia seems so gigantic, and we seem so small. But that is nothing in comparison to the monumental size of the time which slumbers in these halls. According to our understanding, this is the oldest structure in Aventuria, almost as old as time itself. I hope you have healthy lungs. This stairway is horrible. And here's another ancient wonder that leaves us absolutely awestruck. A star system, but fascinatingly not our own. Who built it? And why? Does it show the past or a distant future? I propose that it shows both. And another staircase. Ah, the zucchini. I love zucchini.
Why is Draconia so empty? I thought you were about to go to war. Where's the army?
Wrong. We, that is the Council, have decided to stay out of this war. We're being pressured to change our minds, but as long as the balance of the spheres isn't disturbed, we see no reason to do so.
Blast it. Does that mean there's no army here?
Yes, there is. Over there. The Flying Fortress Keshalri. A masterpiece of elemental air magic. Do you have any more questions before I take you to the prince?
What's wrong with your legs?
I was born with very weak legs. So weak that they didn't grow with the rest of my body. Since then, an air spirit has carried me through life.
The Holy Army is in the fortress?
Yes, an entire army of clerics. A second army is currently marching from Zorgan to Gore. In 3 days, the two forces will meet right before the plateau and enter the battle together. All that effort just to die. Tragic.
Who is the prince?
The fortress is carried by hundreds upon hundreds of air spirits, bound in special crystals, so-called floating stones. The prince is a master of domination magic. He ensures that the spirits remain in the stones and do what is asked of them.
But why a prince?
As Admiral Vahim always puts it so nicely, in times like these, one takes what one can get.
Take me to the fortress. I must see this prince.
And once again, you draw hasty, false conclusions. The prince is no longer in the fortress, but rather here, in this hole. Take my hand. Right, there we are. I lured you into a pretty trap, eh? Yes, the prince is a prisoner, and yes, you played into his hands. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
What does the prince want with the mask?
Who knows? I didn't even know until now that such an artifact existed.
This room is a prison?
Draconia has no dungeon, so we had to do a bit of thinking. We're directly above the sphere's observatory here. The magic of the observatory keeps the matrix of this room stable, which makes it impossible to do magic here. You understand the principle?
No.
Well, it's really quite simple.
What did he do?
He tampered with the floating stones of the Flying Fortress. He is evil, and thus we've taken him prisoner. You don't know anything about this?
Let me go. I brought the mask here under a misunderstanding. I'm innocent.
I know. On the way up here, I cast a few spells on you. I know that you mean no evil.
Well, then?
Before I let you go, give me the mask, your staff, and the dagger. It can be no other way.
I fought so hard for that stuff.
Now, all that's missing is the staff and the mask. And now, the staff. I'll be right back.
Whoever you are, thank you for bringing it here.
Had I known you were behind this, I would have thought twice about it. Hello, Kasim. It's me, Sadia.
Sadia? Sadia! How long has it been?
Since you had me thrown out of the palace. Long enough to leave those times behind me.
As if anything has changed since then. I'm still the sole heir of the Mogul dynasty. And you're nothing.
That's where you're mistaken. I'll go into battle against the demon hordes, and I will triumph. All of Avestan will know my name, and everyone will fall to their knees before me in awe.
You really believe that? You can't change who you are, Sadia. You'll always be the same person you always were. Second class. Insignificant. My name, on the other hand, my name will be immortal.
Fuck you.
Take my hand. I'll take you to a more comfortable place.
How do you think they knew each other?
He is a prince, she's a princess. Maybe they're siblings. What I find much more puzzling is how the maid knew about their conversation. He wasn't there, and yet it's written in his journal.
Keep reading.
I took the woman to her chambers. It was obvious that she knew the prince, yet I still couldn't find any malevolence in her. In order to keep an eye on her, I commanded one of my invisible air spirits to continue watching her. Aha!
I'll leave you alone now. Get some rest. You'll need your strength tomorrow when we send you home.
I didn't come here only to be sent back.
You wear the instrument of a traitor. I doubt Admiral Vahim's going to welcome such a person to his fortress.
Let me talk to him.
There's water on the table. I'll have fresh vegetables brought to you soon. We'll meet again at dawn. Good night.
If you won't talk to the Admiral, then I'll do it myself.
And please stay in your room.
No.
Yeah, fuck you. Tired of being treated like I don't know what the fuck to do.
It feels like wax. Never. I'm tired. But if I fall asleep, they'll take me back to Fazar at dawn. That must not happen. How? They locked me up in here. I must join the battle. Let me talk to the Admiral.
I'm truly sorry, but no. And now, please go back and sleep.
The leaves are swaying in the wind, but there's no wind here. Hey, you're an air spirit, aren't you? I need your help. Can you carry me the way the air mage is carried? I need your help. Can you carry me the way the air mage is carried? Let's play. Let's fly. Let's play hide and seek. We'll both hide from the mages. What shall we do? They would find us right away in this room.
No brains.
In the meantime, I learned to fly without one. No time for idle recreation. And now, where shall I put it?
Ah, it's my staff.
Xerxes!
shit. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that till I was ready. Go back in.
Xerxes!
Okay, has to be the left window. Alright, try that again. Left window. Tea table. I can't walk past it.
Xerxes!
Alright, we get it. Alright, figure out a better way. I might not be able to do this part yet. Might have to get more stuff. There's my dagger as well. My dagger and my staff. Here's what we're gonna do. Water kettle. Put it on the stove and then
And
run
now,
out.
where shall I put it?
And then put it out and then run out the window. Haha, get my dagger back.
Xerxes!
Shit. Did I get to keep my dagger? Yes, kept my dagger. Alright, that's one down. Let's try going down to mystery room here.
Is that her?
Yes. But what is she doing here?
Admiral?
I thought the evil mage had locked you up in his tower.
Yes, but I jumped out of the window.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Eh, Joachim?
Take me with you to the battle. I won't disappoint you.
And she has courage.
Yes, but no weapon. Besides, she almost played into Kasim's hands. I think it's too risky.
I didn't know about the prince's plan.
I heard, but how do I know that you won't unknowingly aid him again? As long as we don't know his plans, I won't take any further risks.
Okay, so I have to figure out his plan.
What sort of weapon do I need in order to come with you?
We're fighting against demons, so something blessed would be good. Bring me some kind of weapon, and my companion will take care of the blessing. He is a Deont.
Diont would be more like it.
Ariakos,
Hey, Gummy, how's it
please.
going?
Why are you anchored outside Draconia?
The air elementalists helped us build Keshalri. We had hoped they would continue to support us.
But they're only interested in elements and the harmonies of the spheres, not in politics, no matter how bloody.
The Council will merely send a group of observers on board, but no more than that.
Good. Then there'll be someone who can tell the world about me.
That would be much too selfless for that bunch.
The elementalists have long planned to withdraw from the fate of the world. They expect that the
Knight's
battle
still
will
young
make this
for me.
decision easier for them.
In other words, they hope it'll be so disgustingly bloody that they'll never have to leave their little ivory tower again.
If that ivory tower still exists at that point.
What do you know about the battle?
It is said that the demon lord Borberad is planning an invasion of the damned in the Gorian desert, and Rohal the Wise will oppose him. Rohal's troops have been preparing for the big day for months in Zorgan. Meanwhile, more and more demon scum are forcing their way out of Borberad's portal into the Gorian desert.
A lot of effort for a slaughter that will only last a few hours.
However it may end, it will change Aventuria forever.
Why a flying fortress?
No matter what, we must prevent the plague of demons from spreading. That's why we're carrying the battle directly to Borberad's door. No living thing has ever faced so many creatures from the nether hells as we will in 3 days' time.
You should know, demons are tough, nearly invincible.
One must lure them onto sacred ground in order to defeat them. And since we can't do that, we'll bring the sacred ground to them. Keshalri is a monumental floating temple, built to carry the light of the gods into the middle of the armies of darkness.
I'll be back soon.
It's a good plan.
The halls are filled with the crackling of lanterns. It's oddly warm, just like everything down here. The halls are filled with the crackling of lanterns. Is that the Gorian Desert?
Yes, and the enemy's fortress lies in the middle. Hordes of demons are going to pour out of the portals. We'll attack from here.
There are 7 runes engraved on it. There's nothing else in these vaults, just this one room.
Alright, let's try to find out what the prince's plan is, maybe. I think he was near the roof. Right? Yep, okay.
You are the woman from Fazar, correct? Weren't you sent to your room?
Isn't that strictly my business?
I'll just ask Xerxes. Xerxes!
Okay. That didn't work out.
They're growing beautifully. Not yet. First, I need to find out about Kasim's plans.
Okay. Whole bunch of shit I can mess with here.
What kind of sound is that? I've never heard anything like it. What kind of sound is that? I've never
I guess they all say the same thing.
What kind of I've never heard what kind I've never what kind I've never what kind I've never what kind I've never what kind I've never.
Alright, we get it. Let's try something else.
The horns can be turned. The horns can't be turned towards each other. The horns can't be turned towards each other.
Shit, like I know which way to turn them. Interesting.
What is that? It sounds like a whisper. What kind of sound is that? I've never heard anything like it. The whisper is getting louder.
All right.
3 horns on a platform. War is raging outside, and the mages are listening to the spheres. But if the demons win, there'll be nothing left to listen to.
You must find the garden. The name is in the garden, and without the name, the mask is worthless.
I know, but where shall I begin? No one here knows where it is, let alone whether it even exists.
It does exist, but to find it, you need the mask. I'm so close. While the most powerful men in Avestan smash heads in the Gorian Desert, I'll restore the realm of my fathers, and there will be no one left to stand in my
Thanks for hosting, Gummy.
Is this the same garden the staff spoke of? What is Kasim planning?
Well, I think I just figured out his plan. Now, gotta get my staff back still. My staff and the stupid mask. They stole both from me, despite my hard work. Ran right into the mage. That didn't work out. I can't get to the staff. Try again. Throw this on the... Oh, it's not an option now.
It's hot.
Have a good night, Gummy. Sleep well.
In the meantime, I learned to fly without one.
Main hall. Ores. Tablet. Whetstone.
Xerxes!
I hate that guy. Alright, let's go talk to the general. Tell him about the plan. Maybe he'll give me access to walk around.
I eavesdropped on the prince. He's looking for some garden. He wants to use it to seize power after the battle.
Surely not the Garden of Oblivion.
You know something about it?
Well, yes. It's just a legend, but they say there's a hidden cave somewhere in the Rashtulian Wall, near the volcano Rashtul Kancharot. The cave bears the name the Garden of Oblivion, because everything that takes place there is forgotten by time itself, whatever that means.
Does the legend also mention a mask?
Yes, there was something about that, but I'd have to do some research to be sure.
That doesn't sound like something I need to concern myself with. If Kasim's attention is really on a cave in the Rashtulian Wall and not on the battle, then he's no longer my problem, so we can safely turn our attention towards our actual goal.
The Garden of Oblivion? Have you ever heard of that?
No, never. But this story gets stranger from page to page. I may be mistaken, but something about this garden feels wrong. I can't say what just yet.
Keep reading.
Admiral Wahim turned a deaf ear to every warning, but I felt the danger emanating from this garden. The girl, on the other hand, had tasted blood. I think she imagined the garden was something that could help her achieve her ambitions. Only she didn't know precisely how.
Bless this weapon for me.
A simple dagger.
I'm fast and agile with it. It has done me loyal service.
That's enough for me. However, the blessing will take some time. Pick it up from me later.
Well, are you taking me with you or not?
I don't know what you think, Wahim, but I like her.
All right then. We set sail at dawn. Rest until then. The cots in Keshalri are far less comfortable than those here.
Ha! Now I want my staff
You've come
back.
just in time, Xerxes. The girl has just joined our army, which in my eyes makes her a good bit more sensible than your entire council.
All right. If you vouch for her, as long as she doesn't hurl us all into disaster, I don't care.
Thank you. Now I can walk around this place freely.
You didn't like that at all.
Quite right. Well, back to the fortress for me. Here's to a glorious battle, you two.
I'm going to look round the library a bit. The talk of this Garden of Oblivion has made me curious.
They would have immediately joined the army against the demons.
Look how tiny I am. I'm just this little dot right here. In this giant room.
I hear a whisper, like something evil lives there. What's that? In the center of the darkness, there's a pedestal. And on top of that, feels like a lamp. I'll take it. Huh? Did the darkness come from the lamp then?
So I basically got an inverse lamp. Now I'm gonna have that guy freaking... I want him to apologize for throwing me out all those times. But I know that won't happen. Hi.
Xerxes!
Calm down. I'm allowed to leave my room now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you dick.
What sort of room is this?
A workshop.
And what do you do here?
As an ore elementalist, I study stones and crystals.
And dangerous artifacts.
Those too.
What are you studying now?
An elemental sphere. Don't bother me, I have a good feeling right now. The work is going very smoothly.
What do you know about this mask here?
I don't like it. It gives me an uneasy feeling.
You only research things that give you a good feeling?
I associate warmth and light with the sphere. With the mask, I associate only cold flesh and death. Does that answer your question?
It answered mine.
Examine the mask.
Later.
When later?
Please, stop harassing me with your annoying questions. I feel good about this sphere right now. I need to make use of this inspiration.
How are you feeling now?
I associate warmth and light with the sphere. With the mask, I associate only cold flesh and death.
Have you taken a closer look at the staff on the table?
Briefly.
And?
It is ensouled. Longer study will show what lies within.
Aha. What is this then?
It's a whetstone. I'm indifferent towards it. It just serves its purpose.
The stone tablet is broken.
Don't remind me. I tripped and now it's ruined. Every time I think about it, I almost lose my will to live.
Holy shit, that's a bit much, guy.
What are these rocks?
Don't be arrogant. They're not mere rocks. They're ores, and very important and valuable to me.
What are you doing there?
I'm a researcher. I'm researching. How's that for an answer? Stay away. This artifact might be dangerous.
You must have a lot to keep clean.
Yes, and I hate it. I hate this broom.
Basically, I need to find things that make him feel good and then associate those to the mask.
Is that your tea?
Yes, it keeps me warm. Its aroma reminds me of comforting things and good times.
It's hot.
I can use the staff to cast the spell.
It looks as though we're finally rid of each other. Aren't you talking to me anymore? As you wish. What happened to Rahwan was terrible. I hope you know that. Are you still mute? Fine. We don't have to talk. Hey. No answer.
I can't cast the spell if the staff won't let me, so somehow I gotta get that. Huh.
What's that?
You wouldn't understand even if I were willing to explain it to you.
I have to know something.
What?
I'll figure it out.
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing. I feel a rhythm, like a heartbeat.
Hey! Hey!
Behind it, I can see the shape of a large statue. Now that's just uninspired. I don't much care for random guesswork.
There's the statue that she can see.
It's shiny and clean. Just a moment, there's an odd indentation. I see water on the other side. That won't get me anywhere. It's ice cold.
Imagine that ice statue is ice cold.
The ice djinn in these halls has shown me the way to an ancient text. It's one of the few in which the Garden of Oblivion is mentioned.
And?
It's a travelogue by a mage named Halef ben Jalif. He was a servant of one of the Mogul mages and sent out to find the garden.
Which Mogul mage?
The last of the Moguls, Malakar. Unfortunately, he never found the garden. And fearing punishment, he began to hide from his master's lackeys. He feared that if he were found, they would, here I quote, "First place the mask on me, and then transform me into a lifeless artifact."
What sort of artifact?
Who knows? Perhaps a ring or a bracelet.
Or a staff?
Those old Moguls really knew how to ruin someone's life.
That's fucked up.
What was his name again?
He was called Halef ben Jalif. I wonder if they ever caught him.
Most likely, he's that poor staff downstairs.
What else do you know about Ben Jalif?
Not much. He was given the mask and sent out to find the garden. That's all it says here.
What does the log say about the garden?
It says that some sort of magic word is buried in the garden. A word that will awaken the true power of Malakar's mask. And that 3 secret chambers will point the way there. The rest is just incoherent nonsense.
Are you sure?
Yes. The search for the garden must have gone to Jalif's head. He babbles that the place was created by an ancient entity, a servant of time, and that Satinav, the Lord of Time, separated the garden from our spheres, so that nothing that happens in the garden would have consequences for our reality. Then there's something about lies that become truth, and a hole in the Book of Time. Obviously the inventions of a half-wit.
3 chambers show the way?
Yes, their entrances are located somewhere in Draconia. Keep an eye out for this symbol. You can have the pages, if you like.
Thank you.
It's not so much a symbol as is an eyeball.
However, to open the chambers, you need to have the mask with you. Until you have the mask, there's no point in searching for the chambers.
Are you inciting me to steal?
I'm only here to pass on knowledge. What you do with it is your business, and yours alone.
The garden was created by a servant of time?
Correct. They say this servant sleeps in the 3 chambers and waits for a mage to wake him.
Does it have to be a mage?
Yes. Only the presence of magic will disturb his sleep.
Who is Satinav?
Satinav is the guardian of time. He watches over the Book of Time and makes sure that no one disturbs or changes the things written there.
Has anyone ever seen him?
No, he's only a legend.
There's a spell buried in the garden which will waken the true power of the mask? What is its true power?
It says here that the mask presents its bearer with a choice. He either decides for sweet oblivion or to undo things which once happened, as if they never came to pass.
That sounds very powerful.
Oh yes, it does. More than a few would murder for such power.
That's enough for now.
You know, I find it curious that you've never heard anything about this at all. I noticed your tattoo. You're a descendant of Malachi yourself, aren't you? Have you learned nothing from your forefathers?
No, I'm hearing about all this for the first time.
And our prince, above the observatory. He's your brother, isn't he? I just wonder what drives you. An uncanny determination glows in your eyes. Either you'll achieve the impossible, or you'll descend into the deepest madness.
I won't be stopped.
I only want to warn you. Please, take care of yourself.
Talk about foreshadowing. Either you'll be eternally victorious, or you'll be driven into the deepest madness. Like, oh, that's... both of those sound really epic.
Why is it so cold here?
The Library of Draconia is supervised by the Ice Faculty. Writing is like ice. It freezes a moment in time. In this case, for eternity.
Why is it so cold here?
The writing in this...
What kind of runes are these?
Oh, those are the symbols of the 6 elements. That rune stands for fire.
I'm gonna have to write those down. I can tell. Let me get a piece of paper. Hold on. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, fire was the first one. Let's go ahead and write that down. I'm trying to draw it at the same time, but I'm not a good artist. This some Deathly Hallows shit. Fire. What's the next one?
That's clearly the symbol for air.
Air. Then...
that symbol represents ice.
Ice. Then...
that symbol stands for water.
Water.
That's probably the symbol for ore.
Probably. Any more than probably. And it looks exactly the same. God damn it, I drew it for nothing.
That's the symbol for earth, if I'm not mistaken.
There's no difference between earth and air. Earth and air look identical. Whatever, I got them written down. Hopefully that matters. If not, then I wrote it down for nothing. Let's go talk to the staff. I just found out his true identity. Something he doesn't even know about himself. He really was once a human. They gave him the mask, and they told him to find the Garden of Oblivion. He apparently failed, and so they killed him. Or they turned him into a staff and locked him in a tomb forever. That was some cruel ass shit. And over time, over those thousands of years, he sat there as a staff in a tomb. He forgot who he was. I'm gonna draw that as well. I don't know what this is. It's like a hand. Okay, I'm not sure what to do about that, but alright. Let's head down. Let's go talk to the staff. Tell him I know who he is now.
I know now who you are. Your name is Halef Ben Jalif. You were Malakah's servant. He sent you to find the Garden of Oblivion, but you only made it as far as Draconia. As a punishment, the mask was placed on you. Your memory was stolen, and you were made into what you are now. Yes.
What did the staff say?
It's not written here. The air elementalist could only write down what his spirit observed, not what happened in Saj's mind.
Rats. I've been waiting for this moment for so long, and now this.
So you're a victim of the mask yourself. I suppose I can forgive you.
Sweet, I got my spells back. Now I can fuck this guy up.
What are these rocks?
Don't be arrogant. They're not mere rocks. They're ores, and very important and valuable to me.
Alright, so he likes the ore, the tea, and the light. I'm gonna make him think all three of those about the mask. Go touch the staff.
I've developed an interest in the mask, but first I should finish with the sphere.
Shit, how do I make him stop messing with the sphere?
That won't get me anywhere.
I might have to turn him to stone, I hate to say it. See what happens if I do that. Sorry, man, but you gotta turn to stone, buddy.
Weren't you once able to petrify people entirely? Maybe you'll recall how you did that.
I'm sorry, man.
Weren't you once able to Maybe you'll recall.
Well, petrify.
The spell only works on.
Petrify the fucking light bulb.
The spell only works on.
Shit. Alright, send a oh, let's make him hate the orb. Okay, so send a vision to that motherfucker. First, we'll make him hate the ball of light. So we'll say the light reminds you of the fucking broom and the tablet. Things you hate and want you to kill yourself.
How repulsive. How can something so beautiful conjure such ill feelings? Time to devote myself to something nicer.
Damn right. There we go. He's finally studying the mask.
So that's it.
Is there anything new?
The mask is a reservoir. It stores memories.
Sure. by draining them from people.
Yes, but that's trivial. What's really fascinating is that it stores everything which happens around it. It's as though it observes the world in silence and takes note of everything. If we were to succeed in reversing its effect, we would have access to an enormous archive of past times. I have a good feeling about this.
How can the magic of the mask be reversed?
That sort of thing takes time. I would attempt to weave a modification of a reverse Salis into a gemstone, and then attach that to the mask. If the spell inside the mask is then recited, it should have the converse effect. Instead of emptying the wearer, it would begin to transmit stored memories to him.
I want you to reverse the effect of the mask.
That will take time. Besides, I lack an appropriate gemstone.
Well, you're not getting my ruby. Not yet. Maybe.
Take this ruby, weave the reversal spell into it, and reverse the effect of the mask.
I told you, it isn't that easy. First, I need to examine the quality of the stone. Possibly grind it again.
We don't have time for that. I want to know what the mask knows.
Damn, pressure him.
Do as I tell you.
Such an intervention is dangerous.
I need everything I can get my hands on in order to survive in the gore. My life is at stake here, so do it.
Did it work?
You'll now become either completely stupid or entirely enlightened. Fadan faskadan, esplasta quatan, umurilor, gras farel goran, hulbe mutir, gerul felan, juntir quatan, feluntir zudan.
She's got big balls to do shit like that.
Hey, can you hear me?
I had a vision.
Someone else's memory? So it worked!
You sound surprised.
You're very lucky that you're still able to speak. What else did you learn? Did you learn any new skills? If so, show me.
How about I turn your ass to stone? I just got it. What was it? I can activate stuff. Alright,
Show me what the memories in the mask have taught you. I only believe what I see. You're trying my patience.
I'm trying to do something. Hold on.
That only works with men.
I'm waiting.
I'm trying. Activate, deactivate. What are my options here? I guess I can do the contraption. There we go. Congrats.
You can cast spells?
I only remember this one spell. No, wait. There's more.
Yes.
The more frequently you call upon the memories in the mask, the more they'll be accessible to you. Take off the mask. Do you still remember?
No. The spells are gone.
As I suspected, the effect is only active as long as you wear the mask. Put it on again and cast the second spell.
I'll turn your ass to stone. The moment I can, I promise you. You've pissed me off enough times. Tell me that's petrify. Send vision. Okay, so I can... So I will send you a vision of things you like. Like, the broom, the tea, and the ore. There you go. Just sent you a vision.
Stop playing with my thoughts. Let me try one more thing. Remove the ruby
Kid just subscribed.
and put the
Thank you
mask
for...
on
That
again.
name looks familiar. Do I know you in real life? I think I do. I think I might have served with you in the army.
Can you still cast spells?
Yes. I remember more and more.
Ha! I'm brilliant! Once the ruby has created a connection between the wearer and the mask, the bond remains even without the stone. That's enough for now. Give me the mask and you can go.
No, no, no. Now I turn you to stone. Gotcha, bitch.
He was turned into a small crystal. I suppose the spell isn't very precise about what sort of stone it transforms someone into. Yes, that's true. I can't lose my head now. Whatever this is for. What is it? What do you want? The face is reacting to the strange orb.
Oh, I now have the earth
I think
element.
it wants to follow me as long as I have the orb.
Alright, hold on. So that is an element. Okay, I see what's going on here. Can I still not get my staff?
No, that's not it.
Alright, I was just making sure. No reason to freak out. Alright, so if that's earth, I need to get all the other elements. There's still fire, air, ice, water, and ore. Let's see if I can do ore over here.
I'd rather not.
Okay, I guess not.
What would I do with a pile of glittering rocks? No, I can't read it anyway.
Alright, let's go out the window. If I could just get my damn staff back. Now I can finally tell off this woman for being a pain in my ass. Walk over there. Tell her, fuck off.
What are you doing?
Psst. An earth spirit is sleeping beneath us. It sees to the fertility of the soil. Right now, it's asleep. Please be quiet, all right?
I want to turn you to stone. I hope you know that.
Yalla, come out.
Okay, so maybe I got ore, and that was earth I just captured. So that might be two of them down. I still need water, ice, air, fire, but there's plenty of places. Let's go get, I know where ice is, and I'm pretty sure I know where water is. What I'm not sure about is fire and air. Air is hopefully at the roof. Oh my god, waiting on that's gonna take forever. Oh, damn, I can double click? I didn't know that. Fuck that, we're gonna double click from now. Oh, there's fire. Okay, hold on. Capture fire. Can't. No, I'm not going into the guest room. There. So here's where I'll get my water.
Spirits of the water, rise.
I am starting to feel hungry again. I really think I'm like mostly recovered now, which is nice. All right, we're gonna go upstairs to where the ice is. All right, so now orb, snatch ice spirit from this guy.
Spirit of the ice, show yourself. No answer.
What do you mean, no answer? There's gotta be an answer. Okay, what about fire?
Why is it so cold here?
The Library of Draconia is supervised by the Ice Faculty. Writing is like ice. It freezes a moment in time. In this case, for eternity.
You got anything to say about the ice spirit? They're gone.
Nice to see you again, girl.
What else do you know about Ben Jalif?
Not much. He was given the mask and sent out to find the garden. That's all it says here.
See you later.
Keep me up to date.
Alright, down to the council room, maybe? Alright, so there's a bunch of torches here. Maybe I can snatch fire out of this.
Spirit of the flame, come with me.
Alright, so all I'm missing is air and ice. I did not expect to have problems with ice, considering there's a giant fucking ice statue. Sure. I should find air up here, where the fucking wind is blowing like crazy, right?
I mustn't lose sight of my goal.
Look down on that asshole. Ha! Loser. There's the air spirit. Alright, cool. Hop in there.
He isn't reacting. Perhaps he's a higher being than the other spirits.
I mean, you're not reacting.
I don't want to get too close to Qasim. I won't fly there until I actually have a reason to. I don't want to get too close to I won't fly.
What's down here?
It's too deep, and I still need my legs. Come here.
Yeah, come here.
He won't listen to you, Sadia. And why should he? You're completely powerless against the forces that surround you.
At least I didn't let them chain me up like a dog.
Fuck you, Qasim. No one likes you anyways.
I don't want to get... I won't...
Alright, hold on. I'll be back. So I know where air is. I can't get him. I need ice. And the ice statue wasn't responding to me. Definitely need to figure that out.
There are 7 runes engraved on it.
Right, and I lit up most of them. What am I supposed to do with that weird lantern, by the way? Jeez, I have a bunch of shit now.
Better not. There's nothing else in these vaults, just this one room.
Oh shit, I'm running out of ideas. Staff, I really need your help.
Forget it.
I don't know what he said, but okay. Okay, he didn't want to know about that. What about this? Shit.
I've never trusted this kind of magic.
Maybe I can put on the mask and read this.
It only works on people.
Okay. Nothing ice related here. I gotta figure out why I can't get ice to come out. It's definitely the challenge. Probably has something to do with this stupid seal that I don't understand.
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing.
But what? I've got everything I could.
The drawing fits exactly.
Oh shit.
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing. I mustn't lose sight of my goal. I'd rather not. I don't see any...
Well, I'm trying to... I mean, I guess fire, right? Fire would...
That won't get me any...
Okay.
No. That won't lead...
She just didn't shut me down. No. Like, fuck you.
Now that's just...
Give me my paper back.
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing.
I don't know what.
No. Until I know exactly what the mask does, I'll leave it be.
This is very confusing.
I mustn't lose sight.
Go back to the ice room. See if I can figure something out. Look at the seal here. See if it helps. Can I just put them all here?
That won't get me anywhere.
Water, ice, something.
They are...
What? I wasn't done. What were you saying?
That won't get me anywhere.
So you won't take fire.
That won't get me... There's an odd...
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, I know one way to motivate ice to come out. I'm gonna put fucking fire in his face.
The spirit is reluctant.
Damn
it's
right.
probably not his element.
What, so I gotta show water?
The spirit is reluctant. It's probably...
How do I get him to come out? God damn it.
Spirit of the ice, show yourself.
Or I'll burn you.
No answer.
See?
Spirit...
No answer.
No answer.
Motherfuck, I don't know how to fucking coerce one element.
The spirit is reluctant. It's probably not.
I don't have anything for ice.
No. The spirit is... It's probably...
I know this will get him.
The spirit is reluctant. It's probably not his element.
I don't know what he's supposed to get out of you. Is there anything in here? Let's try looking at other freaking orbs here. Nothing? There's nothing else here, huh? Yeah. Horn, horn, horn. The way back down. Outside. To the outside. To the outside. Upstairs to the roof. I'm definitely missing something. I have no idea how to get ice out.
The spirit is reluctant. It's probably... The spirit is mine now. I won't send him back until he's done.
I don't know what to do. Oh, here's what I can do. I can try to send the elements to their... Okay, I bet you that was it. Ah, son of a bitch. Can I send them to any of them? Like that? Okay, so this is either going to work out great or it's going to backfire. I don't know if the order matters, you know? If it does, I'm going to have to redo it. I wrote it down, so... Can you come here now?
Come here. He won't obey.
Okay, so yeah, I can't undo it. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
I don't want to get too close to Cassie. I won't fly.
I didn't tell you to. I just want my spirits back. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to that war table where there are 7 runes. We're gonna try to see where they go. I've already written down some of the stuff. Just gotta mix and match them right. So there's air, which looks like a, I don't know, like a question mark inside a pentagon inside a circle. Hexagon, whatever. Alright, I'll be back. We'll figure this shit out. Council room. Alright, show me this table, please. Alright, there it is. Alright, so... There's air. And beside it is water. So water goes beside the air. Nope, that's not water. That's ice. The one I don't fucking have, of course. Then we have fire. Fire goes beside air. So I'm going to write that down. Air. Fire. This looks like ice. What are you? I can't tell. Can you please look at it?
There are 7 runes engraved on it. There are 7...
Yeah, I know. I want a better look. Well, I know this one's ore. Ore. And then you look like water. So there are my 3 mystery ones. Oh shit, they're connected. Or 2 mystery ones. It's because they look so much alike I could never tell the difference. Go back to that library and learn their freaking order. Alright, one is a really superstar, and one is like a not quite a superstar. Yeah, it's air and earth. Or not air and earth, it's water. One of these is water. That's water. Fuck. I don't like these kind of puzzles that I can't fucking see. Get your thing off of that. We're gonna print screen this bitch. How's that? Huh? You like that? We're gonna print screen your ass. Damn, that's annoying. I'm sorry, but I'm print screening. What the? That's not even the same print screen at all. I didn't want to cheat. They forced it. I can't fucking see. There. Take me back. Fucking cheat. We can both be cheap little bitches. Alright, go look at the hole. With this little print screen side by side, I'm going to put exactly where they go. Using my notes at the same time. So if that's you, then I'm pretty sure fire would go here, right? And that matches the picture. Alright, so now I want to see what these look like because
We're directly above the room.
Yes, I know that. Or is the diamond. He goes directly across from air. So, bam. Okay, so now ice, I don't have. Water. Looks like water is this one. Yeah, that looks right. I think that's him. Alright, and then Earth. Looks like a clusterfuck. Send him to the middle for now. And if it doesn't match the symbol, I'll pull him back. See, it doesn't match. Alright, good. Now I know where you go, though. So now I know which one's which. Alright, so Earth. You're that one. You go next to fire. Booyah. Gotcha, bitch. Alright, so now I'm still missing the two I can't get, which is ice. Who is the other one I'm missing? I don't know what I'm missing.
If I remove the light from the room, I might end up helping Kasim escape. No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm missing an element. I'm missing one. What am I missing? Fire, got him. Air, right there. Ice, I don't have ice. Water, right there. Earth, right there. Ore, right there. I'm not missing. The only one I'm missing is ice. So I just gotta find ice. Why won't ice come out, goddammit? I don't know how to get ice. I can close that picture now. I don't need it. Yeah. Alright, back to the game. How the fuck do I get ice if you won't come out to see me?
They're growing beautifully.
No idea how I'm gonna get ice to come out. Maybe I can tempt it with the jewel. Alright. Back to the library. Find a way to fucking tempt this stupid spirit out. Look what I got. I got a pretty ruby. Don't you like pretty rubies?
That'll never work. Spirit of the ice, show yourself. No answer.
Alright, well, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, this is a good game. I really enjoy the story. But when you go as long as I have without playing it, you forget how to get certain parts.
Why is it so cold here?
The Library of Draconia is supervised by the Ice Faculty. Writing is like ice. It freezes a moment in time. In this case, for eternity.
So then ice is in the book.
Come out, whoever you are.
Thank you. You were a pain in my ass. I figured the ice would be in the ice statue.
Why is it so cold here?
The library writing in this.
Pick up the book. Okay, I can't pick up the book.
Nice to see you again, girl.
See you later.
Keep me up to date.
Go fucking turn the ice in. That should be enough to get the other part. To the top. Now I gotta remember where the ice goes. I'm pretty sure it's on the outside. I still want to push that bitch off the cliff. Alright, ice. There. What is that?
Huh? I feel the mask in my pocket. It's pulling me, drawing me there.
Be careful with this shit.
Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I could petrify them all with my spell.
The magic should wake him up the more I do it. So wake the fuck up. Wake up. I'll keep...
Who is doing magic in my chamber? I've slept for so long. Please, awaken me with your magic. All of a sudden, I'm getting so sleepy.
That probably isn't magical enough. Nothing is happening. The spell only works. Nothing is happening.
Don't be frightened. Remain seated. There's something you should know. Listen well, and you will understand. Once there was Satinav, the guardian of time. Satinav wrote everything that happened, was going to happen, and had happened in his book of time. Anyone who deviated from the path written in the book or sought to rewrite time was punished by Satinav with the worst punishment that could ever be inflicted on anyone. He ripped the poor soul from its existence as if it had never been there at all. What no one remembers is that Satinav had a servant. Me, the Djinn of Time,
Nemoremnon. In the name of my lord I roamed the ages, punishing heretics and healing the rents in the fabric of time that their heresy had caused. I was powerful, and yet I was only a servant to the boundless tyranny of a careworn master. Then came the day on which everything would change. When a woman came before Satinav with her dead son. She begged for the life of her child, for an adjustment of time. But Satinav, in his infinite cruelty, would not listen. I, however, took pity on the creature, and in an act of boundless benevolence, I created my mightiest tool. A mask. My mask. And I gave it to the creature, so that never again would anyone lose something so precious.
Weird.
Alright.
Hey, Kasim. He's ignoring me.
Well, I just got the name of the Djinn of Time. I could never say the name. Nimeron. Like, you know why people forgot your name? Because they couldn't fucking pronounce it. Meninimeron. So should I be nice and turn that guy back into a person, or should I leave him as a rock forever?
Another time, perhaps.
Well, I can't take him with me? No, don't put the mask on the stove.
That'll never work.
Let's go talk to the scientist guy. Forgot his name. Tell him about the Djinn of Time.
Nice to see you again, girl.
Oh, I have quite the story.
I talked to the Djinn of Time.
Really? Tell me. Nemoremnon, so. A strange creature. Let me know if you learn any more about him.
I learned a lot about him. What more do you want?
What did Jalif write about the garden again?
It says that some sort of magic word is buried in the garden. A word that will awaken the true power of Malakar's mask, and that 3 secret chambers will point the way there. He babbles that the place was created by an ancient entity, a servant of time, and that Satinav, the Lord of Time, separated the garden from our spheres, so that nothing that happens in the garden would have consequences for our reality. Then there's something about lies that become truth, and a hole in the Book of Time. Yet more stupid blather.
If I want to enter the garden, I have to find the 3 chambers first, right?
Yes, but before that, you need Malakar's mask, and then you must find and complete all 3 eye symbols.
That's enough for now. See you later.
Keep me up to date.
Why is it so cold here?
The library of writing in this...
I need to get back to the council chamber. There's a seal on the wall there. This fucker. I I have the mask. Alright, cool. Sit my ass down. Let's continue the story, shall we?
Again, I can barely stay awake. Open my eye.
Working on it. Tell me more.
You have returned. Here now, the second act of my tale. The history of the mask. The mask presents the creatures of the world a choice. Upon those who wear it and speak the ancient incantation written upon it, I bestow blessed forgetfulness, so that the pain of loss gives way to an unsullied new beginning. If the wearer speaks my true name, however, I appear to them and fulfill any wish they have. Whatever was lost, I recover from the depths of the past and bring into the present. Thus, over the years, the dead have awoken to new life, and kingdoms have shone with old glory. My beneficence was boundless, and in my mercy I have overwritten the tyranny of the Book of Time. Yes, it was my name that did all this. My name outshone everything. Not Nemeremnon, as the giants call me, but rather my true name, my secret name. Satinav sought to banish my name into oblivion. But again, I outwitted him. In the shadow of Los, I found the one place into which my master could not see. There I dug a hole, and in this hole I placed my name. And from my name grew a garden. Anyone who wore the mask and found the garden would also find my name. My name in my garden. The garden of eternal oblivion. The garden of my forgotten name.
So if you get to that garden with the mask, you can make any wish you want, either to forget everything or to bring back whatever you want. Basically, you can make a wish. We're gonna tell the wizard guy about that. Yeah, him.
Nice to see you again, girl.
I've been in 2 chambers now.
Don't beat around the bush, tell me. I'll make note of your every word. Posterity must learn of this.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Keep me up to date.
If you fucking talk about the ice again.
Why is it so cold here?
The Library of Draco writing in this.
Alright, so the glass one is the only one I don't get.
The indentation is shaped like one of the hands in the seal, but it's not complete. That won't get me. That won't get me.
I don't know what to do here. Nah.
It's ice cold.
I have no idea. I can't pick it up. Right?
I see water on the other side. There's an odd indentation.
Alright, let's go down below it. The third chamber has something to do with this, I'm sure. But I have no idea how to go from here.
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing.
But you won't let me pick up anything.
That'll never...
You won't let me plant anything.
It's only a part of the seal.
Yes, I know.
That won't get me any... No. I don't see it.
I don't either. I'm guessing.
I'm not going to do that.
Well, shit. Now what?
I feel a rhythm, like a heartbeat.
Hello!
Until I know exactly.
Let's go talk to what's his name. Fuck. Getting stumped at the last stuff. Please go in the window. Thank you. Staff, help me.
Later.
Like, what does that mean? I don't see any connections from here. It's only part of the seal. Seems like part of it's missing. Tablet, maybe?
No, I can't. What would I do with... What would I... He was turned into a small crystal. I suppose the spell isn't very precise about what sort of stone it transforms someone into.
I don't think there's anything here. Still, we're gonna interact with everything till I figure it out.
In the meantime, I learned to fly without one. No time for idle recreation. It's hot.
Let's talk to the prince, if I can. Maybe I need to get all the elements and then put that orb down there, right? Maybe I can recapture all the elements here.
Hey, Kasim. He's ignoring me.
Fine. Yeah, we'll just recapture all the elements here.
Come here. He won't obey.
No, none of them will. Okay, so they're stuck there forever. Well, shit. Wait. What's that say?
It's too deep, and I still need my legs.
I don't want to give him the mask.
No, this is my ruby, not his. If I removed the light from the room, I might end up helping Kasim escape.
Remove the light from the room? Okay. Shit, man.
That won't lead to it.
Where's the light come from? I don't know.
Better not. I don't much care for random guess.
It's not random. I'm trying
That'll never. Better not.
Alright, fine. It wasn't random guesswork, though. This is random guesswork, but the one before, I was trying to suck the light out of that room like a fucking Harry Potter weapon. What are you doing? Seriously, where are you going? She's just walking around.
I mustn't lose sight of my goal.
Agreed. Oh, if I ever get this. Here, suck the light out of this room.
It looks like the fire is happy where it is.
Too bad.
It looks like...
I have no fucking clue what's next.
There are 7 runes engraved on it.
I seriously don't remember how to get through this.
Until I know...
That was the room I was just in. Damn it. Well, I'm just about out of fucking ideas.
I mustn't lose...
Can I go there now?
Now I can fly to the fortress any time. But first I need to know what this garden is all about. The power that Kasim seeks there could help us in battle.
Alright, you know what? I give up. I'm looking it up. I don't fucking remember. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I really don't remember. Yes, 3rd chamber. What the fuck? The ice statue. Yeah. The sign in the lake room is missing some part of the picture, that I know. And that part is pictured on the stained glass. Put a source of light on the glass so it would shine on that sign. You do have a lamp or something very opposite to it, do you? So, this is... Go back. So, oh my god. So there's a fire in the main room that I tried to snatch before and it didn't work. This one right here. You see him? Are you saying I'm supposed to snatch it here? What do I use it on? There's no light I can snatch here. So it's not that. What about here? If I have to fucking watch you walk for 12 hours just to tell me no.
Now that's just uninspired.
It's not uninspired. I want the light. You've got light in here. That's why I'm telling you to do this. I want the fucking light. It's not uninspired. Why would you insult me like that? Just say no! Just say wrong guess again. Don't insult me, alright? Fuck you. Someone don't know how to fucking spell. Are you serious? Alright, hold on. Where's the fucking thing? I'm so fucking brain melted doing this shit. I hate when point and clicks get so vague. It's like, I have no fucking clue. You need a help button. Go to the fucking main room with the light. No, I'm trying to go to the fucking yeah, that room. Go there. Go here. Damn, I'm getting pissed off. I'm making this way too complicated. So you're supposed to take the ruby to reverse the lamp.
Is it possible to reverse the effect of the darkness?
Yeah, I was never gonna guess that.
Now it's as bright as the sun.
Thank you. Shine that bitch on the glass. It shines the light down below, and now the symbol is complete down below. Yeah, I was never gonna guess that. Damn, that I hate when it gets vague. It's just like, I'm gonna fucking get pissed off here. Alright, third room. Let's finish this story here. Sit down, put on the mask.
You're back. Awaken me, and we can end this tale.
I want the whole story.
Ah, there's one more thing you must understand. My garden and the surreal miracle of which it is capable. Oh, how I love it. My garden, with my name. How singular it is. How beautiful. And how jealous it makes Satinav. Yes, he hates it. He hates it so much that he separated it from your world. He hates that he cannot see into it, that he doesn't know what happens there. Whenever someone enters my garden, his quill pauses, and a page in his book, in which all else is written, remains blank. He hates it so much he decided that nothing that happens inside it can have any consequence for the world outside. Go in and break a branch. Go out. And in the eyes of the world, it was never broken. But whisper what happened in the garden into Satinav's invisible ear, and he will add it to his book of truth. Only then do these actions become reality and the branch broken. Tell him what you will. If he believes you, then every word becomes true. But woe unto you if he learns that you have lied. Then he'll show his true face. He'll pursue you, and he'll tear you to pieces. For he is old, jealous, and depraved. Only I am great.
So you can go in there.
Sadya, you have come so far. Embark on the final leg of your journey. Follow the path from Draconia down to Satinav's watching pillar. There, I'll appear to you, and if you wish, show you my garden. My garden. My name. My great mercy.
So you can go down into that hole.
I didn't understand that bit with the branch.
God damn it.
You mean the garden?
I mean everything. The garden, the mask. I couldn't really follow all that. Could you?
I didn't think it hard to follow.
So you can go into that garden, and when you come out, tell a convincing lie, and that lie becomes truth. But you have to be convincing enough to fool Satinav, and he'll make it true. But if he ever finds out that you lied, he will basically make it where you never existed.
The Garden of Oblivion. Why does every word become true there?
As far as I understood it, it's because Satinav doesn't know what happens in the garden, but he has to know it in order to write it down in the Book of Time.
Does everything have to be in that book?
Apparently. In any case, his ignorance makes him furious. That's why he made sure that everything that happens in the garden doesn't affect the outside world until someone tells him about it. What would be a good example? Let's say you take a ring into the garden and enchant it there, all right?
All right.
As soon as you leave the garden, the spell vanishes.
Why?
Because you enchanting the ring isn't written in the Book of Time. And if it isn't written in the Book of Time, it didn't happen. Only once you talk about it outside the garden.
And Satinav hears me.
And Satinav believes you. Only then will he open his book and write, Geron went into the Garden of Oblivion and enchanted Brida's ring. And then the ring is enchanted.
What if I lie?
Well, if Satinav believes you, then the lie becomes true. At least, Until he finds out that you lied. Something tells me he doesn't like being manipulated.
You got all that from the journal?
I thought it was obvious.
It's a little complicated, but it's powerful.
What can the mask do again?
It presents you with a decision. If you wear it and speak the formula on the inside, you lose all your memories. But if you speak the name of the Djinn of Time, he appears to you and brings a piece of your past into the present.
I guess I sort of understand, but by the 12, the world was mad back then.
Oh, nonsense. On the contrary, back then it was full of real magic. A mask that brings back the past, a garden that makes lies the truth. Compared to all that, the miserable hocus-pocus we know today is nothing.
Keep reading. Oh no. What comes next?
Someone else added something here in the margin. After my princess learned the way to the garden, she came to me one last time. The staff!
I don't know what awaits me there, but I will go to the Garden of Oblivion. I have to know what Kasim wanted there.
Be my guest. I wouldn't dream of standing in the way of your madness.
I want to apologize to you. You always wondered why I freed you from the burial chamber. Well, I needed an audience. Someone who would observe all my deeds and remember them forever. I only needed to impress you enough, and you would have never forgotten me. I used you.
And why are you telling me this now?
It's the garden. It scares me.
Scared? You?
The Djinn of Time is a wrathful being. Also, I could be playing into Kasim's hands there. I'm afraid I'll never come back out, and the world will forget me forever.
Oh, that won't happen. No. You're a wonderful woman. If I had knees, I would have proposed to you a long time ago. I thought you wanted to impress me.
You hated me a moment ago, and now you're in love with me?
What makes you think that? You're the last woman I would fall in love with. The woman I would fall in love with is dangerous and unpredictable. Mysterious. Moody.
That sounds just like me.
No. The woman I would fall in love with is so calculating and devious that I could never trust her. But you, Shahrazad, I trust you now. For whatever reason that may be.
The Air Mage already declared his willingness to come along to the Flying Fortress as an observer. I asked him to take you on board with him.
You what? Now that we are finally friends, you're going to send me to my death, just like that?
If I survive the garden and make it to the battle, I want to fight alongside you.
Then please survive. I do not want to wind up in the nether hells all by myself.
You won't.
I'm serious, Shahrazad. If you don't come out, then I'll come and get you.
Don't worry. It doesn't matter how hopeless my situation is. I always have something up my sleeve. I'll be back soon. Right. There we are.
Oh shit. Alright, so we're at the garden.
It seems to be just a normal old rock.
Show me the Garden of Oblivion. There it is.
First, I should make sure I can get out again.
What, like a rope? Okay. Happy? The Garden of Oblivion. Let's sit down. Let's put on the mask.
You really did come. Put on my mask.
It's time to make a wish, baby.
And dream of my name.
That's his name. His real name.
What an honor. My ruby on the holy mask of the Djinn of Time. Satya, really? Now all I lack is the name of the djinn.
As if I would ever tell you that.
Oh, you don't need to. Have you forgotten that we're in the Garden of Oblivion? Everything that happens here will only be real if someone tells Satinav about it. My servant will simply claim that I found you here and tortured you until you finally told me the name. No actual blood and only one little lie. But the lie will be truth in the eyes of the world. I'll leave this place and it'll be as if you really had revealed the name. But shh, keep it between us.
I will find you, and I will destroy you.
Of course you will.
Great.
Hello? Hello?
Shit.
Hey!
Nothing for me to interact with. No. The fuck is that? Yeah, what is that?
There you are.
Oh, my air spirit. Cool. Get me
I thought you were going to abandon me. Let's get out of here.
Indeed. Get me the fuck out of here.
Halt! One move and you're dead.
Oh.
Climb back into the hole. Now!
Who are you?
You're a girl of the streets, am I right?
Shut your mouth.
Yes, you are. You're not tattooed. Kasim has always loved playing with destitute little girls.
Shut your mouth.
What are you afraid of, huh?
Why are you trembling? Shouldn't I be the one who is afraid?
Kazim said I should kill you if you don't obey.
Really?
Don't make me do it.
Let me go. Kasim will never learn about it.
This isn't about Kazim.
Well, what is it about?
It's... He ordered me.
Keep talking.
I lied for him. And now back into the hole. No one must see you.
Ah, you told the lie that I had died down there. So if I die up here, you lied.
Go on. Shoot.
This is my last warning. Jump into the hole.
What did you tell Satinav? How did Kasim torture me? Huh?
I'm going to shoot you.
Do it. Kill me.
I can't.
Oh. You can't kill me. At least not out here. You said that I died in the garden, didn't you?
Stop it!
But then, how can I be standing here, talking to you?
Satinav fucked you
By
up for
the
lying.
gods. Where did she go?
Satinav tore the girl to pieces. With that, he corrected the course of things. The prince no longer knew the name of the Djinn of Time, and Sadja was once again free. My air spirit took her to the flying fortress and then reported back to me. Although it's impossible for him to lie, I advised him to be careful with his report. Every event that took place in the garden must be told as close to the truth as possible in order not to play into the hands of the garden's twisted logic. That ends the entry.
Is that all?
Right at the end, there's something on the last page.
What's that shouting outside?
I'll look.
It's coming up on the part that I hate the most in this game.
Garon!
Which would be a perfect time to end the stream.
The Ptolemies have been spotted in the forest. The town is preparing to hunt them down.
This on top of everything else.
This time, the army and the School of Arcane Combat are involved too.
Can you try to stop them?
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll probably be ending the stream here.
The whole forest is swarming with mages and soldiers. We should split up. How's your wing?
Fine.
Good. Then you can search the forest from above and I'll stay below. We'll meet back here. You got that?
Yes. I hope I can find this place again.
Nuri, this is your old waterfall. You lived here for years.
Ah. Yes, that's right. See you soon.
She's starting to forget who she is. She's been a bird for too long. Alright, I'm going to kill the stream here. Next time I play, I might be able to finish it next time I play. I'm trying to remember all that's left. There's not too much more, if I recall. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night.